हाँ जी बेटे, नेक्स्ट सब टॉपिक इज हंटर गैदरर्स from the present to the past. Means we will discuss about the hunter gatherer society from present, from recent time, from this time to the past. Means we will try understand the past with the help of present. But there is a debate between the scholars on this topic. Scholars are divided in two parts. Some are giving importance to the present hunter gatherers to understand the past, and some are ignoring that it is not possible to understand past with the help of present hunter gatherer society's study. So let me explain. First, I want to tell you ethnography. What is ethnography? Again, this is a term, and this is the study of contemporary ethnic groups. Means ethnic groups like language-based groups, occupational-based groups, religious-based groups, or cultural groups. Means those people who are diverse from one another in one aspect and similar from another aspect. We are having similarities as well as diversities. That is termed as ethnic group. So it includes an examination of their modes of livelihood. But we study under this subject. We study the examination of their modes of livelihood, technology, gender, roles, rituals, political institution, and social custom, and so on. This subject is termed as ethnography. I think you understand, but I'm going to teach you. So let me explain. As our knowledge of present day hunter gatherers increased through studies by anthropologists. Mean hunter-gatherers are increased through studies by anthropologists. A question that began to be posed was whether the information about living hunters and gatherers could be used to understand past societies. I have already described that there is a question of debate. Is it good to understand the past societies with the help of present hunter and gatherer society reference? Currently, there are two opposing views on this issue. We will discuss both the issues, both the views. So, let me explain first issue, means first view given by some scholars. On one side are scholars. एक side ऐसे scholars हैं who have directly applied specific data from present day hunter gatherer society to interpret the archaeological remains of the past. Mean they are giving importance to the present hunter gatherer societies to understand the past. उन्होंने अपनी व्याख्या दी है. क्या कहा है उन्होंने कि हम अच्छे से समझ सकते हैं जो प्रेजेंटली हंटर गैदरर्स हैं, शिकार करने वाली सोसाइटीज हैं, उनके साथ रहो, उनका कल्चर देखो, उनकी लैंग्वेज देखो, उनके रिचुअल देखो, उनको देखकर हम पास्ट के जो हंटर गैदर सोसाइटीज थी उनकी लाइफ के बारे में भी जान सकते हैं, हमें समझ आ जाएगी. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, सम आर्कियोलॉजिस्ट्स हैव सजेस्टेड दैट द hominid sites dated to 2 million years ago along the margin of Lake Turkana, where they are found. Lake Turkana could have been dry season camps of early humans. Means there lived early hominids during dry season. Where they lived on the banks of Lake Turkana, margins of Lake Turkana, because such a practice has been observed among the Hadza and the Kangsan. We have read both the stories of Hadza country as well as of Kangsan, that are hunter-gatherer societies. On the other hand, or on the other side, are scholars who feel that ethnographic data can't be used for understanding the past. Mean they are ignoring, they are not giving any importance to the present hunter gatherer societies to understand the past. They are denying the fact. They are saying that it is not good to understand the past with the help of present hunter-gatherer society because circumstances of both the times are different from one another, from each other. These days we have other scenario, other circumstances, and in past we have different circumstances. For example, in present we have technology like a mobile phone, software, telephone, electricity. But in the past there was no technology. There was no presence of electricity, no presence of mobile, no presence of software. Mean people in past lived naturally and they survived with the help of natural resources, not the resources which are created by human being, modern human being. So let me explain. For example, present hunter gatherers society to pursue several, pursue mean began, शुरू करना, several other economic activities along with the hunting and gathering. No doubt they are doing hunting and gathering. Beside it, they are having other occupation. They have started other occupation to earn their livelihood. These include engaging in exchange, means they started to do trade, and these including engage in exchange and trade in minor forest produce. Mean they collect the forest produce sold into the market and earn their livelihood, earn money or exchange the goods which they need, and they are working as paid workers labor in the fields of neighboring farms. This is going on. We have seen many people who are a tribal societies, who are hunter gatherer societies. No doubt they are doing hunting, they are obtaining their food by gathering, but side by side they are doing other business also, they are doing other activities also to earn their livelihood. So moreover, these societies are totally marginalized in all senses. We know they are marginalized, they are discriminated, they are not given equality, they are not given respect by society. They are marginalized, they are ignored. Geographically they are not living with us in our society. They are living in the forests, in the rocks, in the hills, in the mountain. Politically they are not given power, equality is not provided to them. Political power is not lying in the hands of these societies who are living in forests or mountains, mean those who are a hunter gatherer society. And socially they are not given respect, they are discriminated, they are given ill treatment. The conditions in which they live are very different from those of early human. I have already described the conditions of the past as well as present are different from each other. Both have a lot of differences, present as well as past life. In past life, people survived only and only with the help of natural resources. But these days, maybe they are hunter-gatherer societies, maybe it is a member of society, maybe it is a member of tribal group. All are using technology directly or indirectly. All are affected by modern aspects of life. You have seen everybody has mobile, maybe it is a touch phone, maybe it is a simple one. Everybody connects with one another through mobile, through technology. So we have seen there is a lot of difference between both the lives, between the past as well as present. So it is not I think a wise decision to understand the past with the help of present hunter-gatherer societies. I think it will be a wrong method. Another problem is that, let me discuss another problem. That is, there is a tremendous variation among us living hunter-gatherer societies. There are conflicting data on many issues such as the relative importance of hunting and gathering, group size, earlier group size of humans were small. Now we have increased population, so groups of every society are big in size, or the movement from place to place. Earlier, human beings moved from one place to another place on foot, and these days we have land vehicles, we have ways, we have airways, and people are moving from one place to another by using these means of transport. And these are means of transport are very fast, and they have the capacity to carry large amount of people from one place to another. So this is also a big difference. Also there is a little consensus regarding the division of labor in food procurement. Consensus as a term, it means agreement, सहमति, and procurement means obtain. ये भी हम कहें कि कम सहमति इस चीज में कि डिवीजन ऑफ लेबर इन फूड प्रोक्योरमेंट, खाने को प्राप्त करने के लिए डिवीजन ऑफ लेबर भी हो चुकी है। उस समय थी, ये डिवीजन ऑफ लेबर नहीं थी, अब है। Although today generally women gather and men hunt, we have seen there is a gender consciousness in our present day. So women gather the food and men hunt the animal. There are societies where both men and women hunt and gather and make tools. In any case, the important role of women in contributing to the food supply in such societies can't be denied. It is perhaps this fact that ensures a relatively equal role for both men and women in present-day hunter-gatherer societies, although there are variations. No doubt, I have told you that there is gender consciousness in our society, but both men and women equally important to gather to collect the food for their young ones, for their family members. Although there is variation, different roles are played by men and different roles played by women. Means men are hunting animals and women are gathering the food. While this may be the case today, it is difficult to make any such inference for the past. Mean we are not able to predict about the past activities performed by men and women regarding food procurement, because we have not discovered it yet. It is a mystery for us. हमारे लिए ये अभी भी क्या है, एक रहस्यमयी बात है जो हमें समझ नहीं आई. वी हैव टू डू अ लॉट ऑफ रिसर्च टू अंडरस्टैंड द पास्ट on the reliable source, not by comparing the present with the past. Means we can't compare the present and past to understand past history. To understand past history, we have to find out the reliable resources, remains, fossils, tools, so that we can understand past in a better way. Thank you.